guys, welcome to Gussied Up. We're cooking today. So to start off, we are making Firecracker Meatballs by HelloFresh, and we are pairing that with roasted carrots and jasmine rice. The first thing that we're going to do is we are going to take our carrots, wash them, which I've already done, cut off the ends and shave them up, and then we'll go from there. So we're going to finish shaving off our carrots and take our knife and cut off our ends. And next we'll get to slice. Now we're going to slice up our carrots in nice large diagonal chunks. On 1/2 of a cookie sheet, we're going to put down our carrots. We're going to drizzle them with some oil as well as some salt and pepper. Here we're using a little EVOO. I don't have a pour bottle yet, so I'm just going to mix this around. And then we're going to do some salt and pepper. Nice and easy. We're going to pop these in the oven at, let's see, 425 degrees for about 10 minutes. And we're also going to start cooking our rice. You guys know how to cook rice, and if you don't, just ask, I can make a video. So we're going to put these in the oven. Next up, we are going to take our scallions and we are going to cut them up into really fine pieces, separating out the whites from the greens. And we are also going to take our ginger, skin it, and then mince it. To start, I've so far just cut off the ends. And now I'm just thinly slicing up the whites. Then we're going to slice up our green ends of our onions. And like I said, keeping those separate. I've taken the skin off our ginger, and now we are going to just mince it up really small. And like I said, while you're doing this, your rice is cooking, and you're cooking your carrots for the first 10 minutes. To make our sauce while other things are cooking, what we're going to do is we're going to take our honey, our soy sauce, our sour cream, and our mayonnaise, and sriracha to taste, and we're going to combine all of that into this bowl for our sauce, Firecracker Meatball sauce. So far I've put the sour cream, the mayonnaise, and the honey in here, and we're going to use, for 2 servings, we're going to use 2 teaspoons, of soy sauce. The rest of the soy sauce will end up getting used later, so make sure you save that on the side. And then we're going to start mixing it up. Now that I've mixed it up quite a bit, I'm going to add in our sriracha and add just as much you think you're going to like to start. Can't get my words out. And then taste it to see if there's enough sriracha. If there's not, go ahead and keep adding more until you like the taste of it. Now for the meatballs, we're going to take our ground beef, put that into a bowl, and then we're going to add in our scallion whites, our ginger, the panko, our soy sauce, get the last of those scallion whites, and some salt. And I like to wear gloves, but then all you're going to do is mix everything up really, really well. And once everything is mixed very well, you're going to form them into 10 to 12 1.5-inch meatballs if you're making it for 2 servings. Nice and easy, you're just going to take a little chunk and make them into meatballs. They don't have to be perfect, they don't all have to be the exact same size, but we do our best. When you're done, you'll have perfectly sized meatballs. And when your rice is done, you should have perfectly fluffy rice. Once the carrots have cooked for about 10 minutes, like I said, we're going to put the meatballs on that same tray and cook them for the rest of the time. And in the meantime, if you finished everything else quickly, grab a glass of wine. Cheers. Once it's cooked for about 10 minutes, as mentioned, you're going to put your meatballs on the tray. Again, I like to wear gloves. I do still wash my hands in between doing things. However, I just like to keep my hands as clean as possible. And we are going to end up popping these in the oven for roughly, let's see, another 14 to 16 minutes. When you're all done, you'll have perfectly golden carrots and golden brown meatballs. Now it's time to put it together. To start off, we've got our rice. Nice and sticky, perfectly cooked. Just a little bit more. Then we're going to add our carrots. And our meatballs. And lastly, we'll finish off with our Firecracker meatball sauce. Finish it off with a little fresh green scallions, and you're all set. Enjoy your meal.